Well, a lawyer for US President Joe Biden says 6 additional items, including classified documents, have been found at his Delaware home. Let's go to our political analyst and professor at Curtin University, as we always do on a Monday morning, Joe Siracusa. Joe, good morning to you. So Joe Biden says he's got no regrets about it. Does this prove that it's all a little bit silly, these conversations and debates about what ex-president has what classified or unclassified document?
Good morning, Pete. Well, in many ways, it is silly because they all take something home with them. I mean, they have absolute power to declassify anything in the United States government. So when they take things home with them, I mean, I'm not surprised. On the other hand, we've had the FBI searching the home of a sitting president for 13 hours. And this could easily escalate into a political and legal problem for the president. I mean, he's already in a mess. I mean, he's in a proxy war in Russia. He's on a war path with China. North Koreans have taken over nuclear issues, and Iran will have a bomb anytime they want it. So he's lost control of foreign policy, and now he seems to have lost a little bit of control of what's going on around him. Pete, it seems like the leader of the free world was maybe just a little too much free with the information.
So what's the difference between this situation with Joe Biden and the one involving Donald Trump?
Pete, not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Despite what you hear in the United States about, one was about intent and motive and things like that, it's exactly the same thing. Now, if you get caught with something, you can't say, well, gee whiz, I didn't know it was there or whatever it is. Look, it's the same thing, and it makes hypocrites of everybody. At the worst of Richard Nixon's times, no one raided his home when they could have. And this idea of getting involved in people's presidents' lives, their personal lives, their sex lives, their business lives, and now the FBI is looking in the closet and under the bed. I mean, this should tell people that there's really something wrong. Americans have become overly focused on the behavior of the people at the top when they should be actually, these people should be held accountable about how they treat the American people, the American taxpayer, and the outside world. So this is getting a little, I think it's uncomfortable because when the deep state comes to your house with a search warrant and appoints a special prosecutor to look into your life, I think it's, we've lost the joke line here. There's no punchline here, because if they can raid the home of the president, a sitting president, and the former president of the United States, I mean, who is safe?
Does this change the game at all over the next 2 years, Joe?
Oh, yeah. I think Biden got really lucky at midterm when the Roe v. Wade was turned over and everybody came out to vote. And look, I think Biden will be gone. I mean, there are a number of people in the Democratic Party who don't want him, and I think this will finish him off. On the other hand, President Trump, he's still there. He's not going anywhere. I mean, yeah. He's still in place. But I think Biden is very weak, and I think the last poll I saw yesterday was that he only has a 36% approval rating. We can get 36% without even trying, and he's been trying very hard.
I think you'd get it before I would, Joe. You're a bit more across these things. Good to see you, though.